Hey guys, got a quick video here for you today on Condor knives. These things are amazing. So, Condor. You get a couple things with your knife, and I'll show you the knives in a second, but you get a box, will be a magazine for their knives, a sticker, because who doesn't want a sticker, and just some basic knowledge and instructions. So there you go. That's what you get on the inside. I would unbox a new one, but I am poor right now, so I'm unboxing some old ones that I have. So let's start out with the mini. This is the mini Condor. I love this knife so much, and the sheath it comes with. This knife is 6.5 inches overall. It is made out of 175 high carbon steel with some beautiful wood scales on it, and this premium black leather sheath. You can also get it in brown. It all depends on the year you buy it. They change the sheath every year, so I got the black edition, if I'm not mistaken. So, compared to the SC Azula, this is a small fixed blade. So this is EDCable. You could use this for EDC on a daily basis. The knife itself is just, it's perfect. This is a perfect bushcraft knife. The only reason why I'm not carrying it is because the SC Azula is good for bushcraft. I'm not gonna say perfect, like this is good for bushcraft, right? But it's also good for food prep, self-defense, survival, just fill in the blank. That's what the SC Azula can do. That's the only reason why I'm not carrying this guy at this moment. But I did carry this guy for EDC for, I think, a month or two, and it is a very nice knife to carry for EDC. Again, 175 high carbon steel, and the nice thing about this steel, and I would prefer if the SC Azula was made out of this steel, is this steel, it's hard like the SC Azula, but the problem is with the SC Azula is that if you are bending or twisting, which I would recommend not doing with any knife, but if you're bending and twisting, the SC Azula has a bigger chance of breaking. This one will actually bend a little bit, so it will be a little bit harder to break, which I'm happy with. So it's a weaker steel, but yet it's still strong, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. I recommend looking into 195 versus a 175 high carbon steel if you're looking into high carbon steels to go with for EDC. Yeah, it's very interesting. I still have to do some research into it because I'm not quite knowledgeed in it yet. But yes, 6.5 inches. This guy is beautiful. This little leather wrap with the bead, that does not come with it. I added that myself because I have a little bit of Viking heritage in me, and I carry this bead because I want to I just like the reminder of where I come from, and so I just thought that's kind of cool. So I have part Viking blood in me, so that's why I carry a bead with it. Anyways, that was the mini. Let's move on. This guy is huge. I used to carry this for everyday carry. It was only for a few weeks, and then I had to stop. It was just too big. But this guy is awesome. This is a big boy. This is a big boy. Compared to the Azula, he's huge. 9.25 inches overall length. This guy, such a beautiful knife. Again, comes with this beautiful leather sheath I got in black. This thing is amazing, and this actually, believe it or not, I would argue saved my life at one point. There was a time, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, that I was hiking with some friends doing a winter camping trip, the same guys I did the canoe trip with, and we were chopping some wood, getting ready for the night, and it was kind of concerning because none of us has ever done a winter camping trip. And then the axe literally blew up. We brought the axe with a piece of tape on it, and we're like, oh, that's nothing. It's probably just, just so that we can find it in the snow. We didn't realize that piece of tape was holding a giant crack within the axe handle, and yeah, it blew up. And so we're all sitting there like, what are we gonna do? So I pulled out this knife and I started batoning, and sure enough, we got all the wood cut and baton. It was beautiful, and I did it all with this knife. That's how strong these knives are. I kid you not. I've even batoned with this guy. These knives are just beautiful for that. If I was in a scenario where I need to be, if I was in the forest for a week, I would take these knives because they're just so strong. They're so good, and they're built so well. Man, these are good knives. So highly recommend picking up a couple of these. One thing I will have to note, which I wish I knew of, you are going to have to apply some sort of an oil or some sort of a base to it just every so often. Like, for example, with my EDC knife here, I would apply this maybe once every 2 months or once every month. It's just to keep the longevity of the knife going, or I don't know if longevity is the right word, but it keeps it just healthy, right? Carbon steels need that. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm not quite, really knowledgeable in this area, but I do know that you have to apply it just to keep the knife in good shape. So with these guys, because they're not my EDC, every time I use it on a hiking or camping trip, I will apply some. But yeah, if you are carrying one of these for EDC, you apply it once every month or once every 2 months, I think you'll be fine. So just something to note. Also, I know people are going to say this, well, these are going to rust. Well, I don't know if you just heard me, I went on a winter camping trip, and I brought this bad boy. I had one dot of rust right here, and I just took a little bit of steel wool, and I just lightly brushed that off, then I applied some coconut oil, and it was gone. So ignore the whole rust factor. Yes, it can happen if you are literally not paying attention to what you're doing. Again, like every night when I go to bed, I just wipe this on my jeans to make sure there's no water on it, and I go to bed and it's fine in the morning. And you can do the same with these two knives. So ignore the whole rust factor. I think it's kind of a bunch of bogus personally, but that's just me. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you can. I'm a small YouTuber. I really need to get some subscribers. I really want to get this thing going because I enjoy doing these videos, and they're gonna get better. Trust me. I gotta see what I can do, see what I can accomplish. So please, if you can subscribe, that would be great. If you can like, that would be great. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pick up these knives. You just gotta trust me on this, all right? I know I've said in so many videos, trust me on, like, you trust me on this, trust me on that, but this knife I would take into the forest. I would be happy to have at least one of these two with me, because that is a need, in my opinion, for survival or backcountry. Anyways, enough of me babbling. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.